Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to create this kind of website. So this is the hero section and this is another section of the website, as you can see. So this is another section. Then over here we have this, and this is the last section. So as you can see. Alright, okay, so for you to create a website like this, so the first thing you have to do is to go to your WordPress dashboard. So this is my WordPress dashboard, and the next thing you want to do is to come over to plugins. Alright, come over to plugins. So we make use of 3 plugins. So the first one is Elementor, King Add-on, and Unlimited Element for Elementor. So for you to add these plugins, just come here, come to add plugins. Alright, then come over here, search for Elementor. Alright, so as you can see, so this is Elementor. So I've already installed and activated the plugin. So you will do the same for the remaining 2 plugins. So the next thing you want to do is to come to WordPress, then come to themes. Alright, so we are making use of this theme, which is Cadence. So for you to install this theme, just come here, come to add theme. Alright, so under popular you will see Cadence. So just install and activate it. So if you can't find it here, so just come to this side and search for Cadence. So this is Cadence. Alright, so after doing that, so the next thing you have is to come over to pages. Alright, so I've already created these pages because I don't want this video to be too long. So come to home, so click on edit. Then after clicking on edit, you will see edit with Elementor. So let us edit the page with Elementor. Alright. Alright, so as you can see, so this is the page. So the first thing you want to do is to come to your page settings. Alright, and come over here, so page layout. So make sure that it is in Elementor full width. So the next thing you want to do is to come over here and click on site settings. Alright, so come to global colors. Alright, so the primary color, so let us change it. So let us change it so this color we have here. Okay, right. Alright, so this is the color. So this is the color code DFBFOF. So this is the color code. So the next thing you want to do, so let us change this to black. Alright, okay, and let us change this to white. Alright, so after that click on save changes. Alright, so let us head over to our Elementor dashboard. So the first thing you want to do right now is to the background, this video background, and for us to do that it is very easy and straightforward. So go to your Elementor, so drag in a container. Alright, so the next thing you want to do right now is to increase the height of the container. Alright, and come over to style. Okay, and what you want to do right now is to come over to video and paste the link of the video you want to use as your background. And for us, so we are making use of this, so I will make the link available in the description. Okay, so come over here and paste the link. Alright, so as you can see, the video is now displaying as our background. So what you can do right now is to increase the height of the video. So come to layout and increase the height. Alright, so this is what we have right now, as you can see. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So the next thing we want to do is to create this heading and subheading with this button. So the way to do this is to come over here, so drag in another container, so click on add element and drag in another container. Alright, so we now have another container at the top, but we want to make this container to be at the middle. So this is how you go about it. So come to your structures. Alright, so click on this first container and come to layout, then come over to justify content, so justify it to the center. Alright, so right now we have the container at the center. So the next thing we want to do right now is to come to add elements, so drag in your heading. Alright, so we are going to change this heading, so let us change it. So we have this text. Alright, so come over here and change the text. Alright, so this is what we have. So the next thing is for us to align it to the middle. So come to style and click on center. So this is what we have right now. So the next thing we want to do is to change the color. So come over here and change it to white. So the next thing you want to do is to change the font. So come to typography over here and let us change it to Poppins. Alright, so this is what we have right now. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to create the other text, which is this Anaconda text. For us to do that, you can do that in two ways. You can come to add elements and drag in another heading, or duplicate this one, so we have it like this. Then come over to content. Alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is to change the color. Okay, so let us change it to this. So this is what we have right now, and the next thing is to change the font. So we are going to be making use of the font. So the font name is Sophia. So the font name is Sophia. So type in Sophia. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So the next thing you want to do is to increase the size. So just come over here and increase the size anyhow you want it. So right now, the next thing we want to do right now is to bring this down to this side. And how do we do that? So you just come to your structures and click on this. Alright, so we are working on this. So the next thing you want to do is to come to advanced. Okay, so come to transform. Alright, and come to offset. Okay, so okay, then come over here. So let us increase it so it is okay this way, then this way. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So as you can see, this is what we have, but it is not looking good. So let us reduce the size and adjust it a little bit. Okay, so just come to style, typography. Okay, so it is okay like this. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So the next thing we want to do is to add our button. And for us to add the button, just come over here, element, and search for liquid button. Liquid button. So this is the liquid button. So you will drag it in. So if you can't find this liquid button, all you have to do is to come to your WordPress dashboard and come to unlimited elements, just like this, and come over to widgets and come over here and search for liquid button. Then you will install it. So that's how to get your liquid button. You will see the installation button. Alright, just the way we have it here. So you click on the install button then you come over here, you reload your website, then this way appear. So right now, let us drag in our button. Alright, so this is what we have right now. Learn more. So the first thing we're going to do is to change the text. Okay, so just come over here and delete all this, then alright, so this is what we have. And the next thing we want to do is to change the background of this button, and for us to do that, so come to style. Alright, so the first background will be white, so let us change it to white. So the second background, so let us change it to yellow. Okay, I can't find it over here. This second background, okay, let me copy it over here, copy here. Alright, and this third background, let us make it black. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So let us change the font. Let us make use of poppins. Alright, so we can, let us change it to 500 or 600. Alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is come over here, then you can adjust this. Alright, then come over here as well. So you can give it any size you want. So this is what we have right now. So it is looking perfectly okay, as you can see. Alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is to create this section over here. And for us to do that, back to your page, then click this button, then add this. Okay, so we have another container for another section. So the next thing you want to do is to come over here and increase the height. Alright, so we have this, and come over to style. Alright, and come over here, classic, and come over here, then select this as the image background. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So the next thing we want to do is to adjust this image, and for us to do that, come over here, position, center, attachment, no repeats, then put it in cover. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So let's increase the height. Okay, alright, so it is okay like this. So the next thing we want to do is to add background overlay, just the way we have it here. So you can see that the background overlay is at the bottom right. So for us to do that, so we'll come to style. Alright, so come to background overlay. Okay, and come to gradient, then change it to radial. And the first thing you want to do right now, come to this second color, so click on it and make it PNG, transparent. Okay, and this, change it to black. Alright, so increase the opacity. Alright, so position, so we want it to cover this side, so which is the bottom right. So come over here, look for bottom right. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So we want it to be more darker, so come to here and increase it. Alright, so this is what we have right now. Alright, okay, so the next thing we want to do is to put in this heading, subheading. Okay, and for us to do this, just come over here, come to add element and drag in a container. Alright, so this is a container, and for this container, let us align it to the middle. So come over here, so click on edit container, which is the mother's container, then come over here, then come to justify, put at the center. So right now we have it at the center. So the next thing we want to do right now is to drag in our heading and subheading. So just come here, come to add elements and drag this heading. Okay, so inside this heading we have this. Okay, copy. Alright, then paste. Alright, so this is what we have. So come over here. Alright, so let us break it. So for us to break it, so just type this. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So let us duplicate this. Right click on it, then click on duplicate. So this is what we have right now, and for this we have this. Alright, so come over here, paste. So this is what we have right now. So let us break it as well. So come over here. So for you to break it, just let us repeat the same process. Alright, so this is what we have. So let us change the color to white. So come over here, click here. Okay, typography. Okay, primary. Okay, the color, let us change it to white. Alright, so this is what we have right now. And for the font, let us change it to Poppins. Alright, and for this, let us change it as well. Let us change it to H1. Okay, come to style, and for the typography, let us change it to Poppins. Alright, so let us change the width to 800. So this is what we have right now, and let us increase the line height. So come over here. Alright, so we have line height of 43. So let us increase this line height as well. Okay, come over to typography and increase the line height. Come over here, increase the line height. Alright, so this is what we have right now. Okay, so for us to adjust it to the right, so just click on this container and come over here. Okay, alright, so this is what we want. Okay, this is what we have, but we don't want it to be like this. We want this to be under this, and for us to do that, so take it back to start. Alright, so what we have to do right now is to come over here, click on this container. Okay, so click on this container. Alright, so come to advanced, then come to transform. Okay, so come to offset. Alright, so okay, alright, so this is what we have. So let us decrease this size, so click on it. So come to typography, and for the size, let us reduce the size. Alright, so what we have now is 20. So let us reduce the line height. Okay, alright, so it is looking good. So the next thing we want to do right now is to create these 3 images and this button, and for us to do that, come over here. Alright, So you drag in another container. Okay, so if you can't do this, so what you can do is to duplicate this container. Alright, so this is the container. Then come to advanced and come over here, come to transform. Okay, and transform and come to offset and take it back to the middle. Alright, then delete it. Alright, so we have a container. So inside this container we are going to put in another container. Okay, let us make use of the grid. So drag in the grid. Alright, so this is what we have right now, but the images are 3 images, 1 2 3. So we want it to be 3. So we want it to be 3 columns and 1 row. Alright, so this is 3 columns. So inside here you are going to drag in your image. So come over here, come to add elements and drag in your image. Okay, so inside this image, alright, so this is what we have. So you can copy it. So inside here you paste style. Okay, okay, if it's not working that way, so just come over here. Okay, come over here, copy and paste style. Okay, it's not working. So the next thing you can do right now is to just delete this. Okay, so just come here, drag in image. Okay, so alright, so come over here, drag in another image. Alright, so come over here and add this. Alright, so this is what we have right now. And for us to reduce these images, so you can come over here, come to layout and reduce it. Alright, so this is what we have. And for us to put it at the center, so come over here. So if it's not working this way, just come to advanced and put it at the center. Alright, so now we have this. So the next thing is for us to add this button, and to do that just come over here and come to add elements and search for liquid button. So drag it under. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So what we need to do right now, just come over here, so right click on it, then copy it, then come over here, right click on it and paste style. Alright, so this is what we have, and here we have learn more. Okay, so this is what we have. So I think we need to make a little settings to this button. So just click on the button, then come to style. Alright, so this, copy, paste. Okay, so let us change this to black. Okay, so let us change it to black. Okay, and this we change it to yellow. Alright, so this is what we have, just like what we have over here. So we now have it over here. Okay, so you can also change the typography. So just come here. Okay, it's already in Poppins. Okay, so we are done with this section, as you can see. So we are done with this section. Okay, alright, so if you come over here, you see that the background is static, but if you come over here, you see that the background is fixed. So for us to make it like this, just come here, then come to this section, come to this section, and come to style. Alright, so come to the image settings, come to attachments, then fixed. Alright, so right now we have it like this. Okay, so that's not all. So come to advanced. Okay, delink it. Alright, so come to the padding. So the padding top. Alright, so it is like that. Okay, and the padding bottom. Alright, so increase it. So increase it to anyhow you want it. So right now this is what we have, as you can see. Alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is to create this other section. As you can see, we have the background, then we have this one on it. So for us to do this, just come here. Okay, so add in another container and come over to here, increase the height. Alright, then come over to style, then come over here, classic, and come over here, then select this image, select. Okay, so this is what we have right now. So the next thing we want to do is to do the settings, and for us to do the settings, come to position, so center. Okay, repeat, no repeat, and display size, cover. Okay, right, so this is what we want. Okay, so let us increase the height a little bit. So come to layout and increase the height. Alright, so if you come over here, you see that there is a background overlay at the bottom left. Alright, this shadow. So to do that, so come to style and come down, you see background overlay. Alright, so come to gradient and change it to radial. Alright, so the second color, change it to transparent. Alright, and the first color, change it to black. Alright, so the next thing, increase this opacity and the position bottom left. Alright, so this is what we have. So you can increase this one. Okay, alright, so this is what we have right now. Alright, so this is what we have. So the next thing we want to do right now is to put in our heading, this list icon and this button. So for us to do that, come over here, come to add element, so drag in a container. Alright, so this is a container, so let us align the container to the middle. So come over here, to layout and come to justify content center. So we have it at the center. So come to add elements and drag in your heading. Okay, then come over to add elements. So search for list icon. Okay, so drag it here, then come over here then drag in the liquid. Okay, but before that, let us edit this. So here we have our services. Alright, so this is what we have. So let us increase the size. So come to typography, so let us change it to Poppins. Alright, so we have Poppins, change it to 800 and increase the size. Alright, so it is okay like this. And for this side, okay, and for this side, so come over here, so click on it. Alright, so we have the list item, so click on the first item. Alright, so the first item, we have this. Okay, so come over here, so change it. Alright, so let us change the icon. So click on icon library and let's choose. Alright, so the next thing we want to do right now, just come to style. Okay, text. So let us change the text to white. Okay, so right now it is visible. So the icon as well, let us change it to white, the icon color. Alright, so we have it as white. So for the, okay, so come to content, then the second item, we have this, so just copy it. Alright, so come over here, alright, so the next one is then come over here. Alright, so let us change the icon. So come here, just type book. Okay, so and for this, let us change the icon house. Okay, so the next thing, which is this, so come over here, so click on hide item. Alright, community support, so click on and let us search for people. Alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is to increase the size of this text and this icon. So just come to style, and for the icon, so let us increase the size. Alright, and for the text, so just come here, so let us increase the size. Alright, okay, so let us change the font to Poppins. Alright, so this icon, let us reduce the size. Alright, so it is okay like this. So the next thing for us is to add this button, and for us to do that, just come over here, come to add element and come over here, search for liquid button. Alright, so this is the liquid button. We want it to be over here, and to do that, come to style, advanced, save align, start. Okay, so come here, so right click on it, copy, and come over here, right click on it. Alright, so we have it, so click on it. Okay, alright, so this is what we have right now. So as you can see, this section is now looking perfect, just the way we have it over here. Alright, over here, when you scroll, the image is not fixed. So for us to do that, so just come over here, click here, then come to style, then come over here, come to attachments, fixed. Alright, so you can see it is now looking stunning. So this is what we have. Okay, alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is to create the next section. And if you come over here, so this is the next section. Alright, and for us to do that, so just come here, click here. So this time we are going to be making use of this, not this, we are going to be making use of this. So click on it. Alright, so let us change the background to black. Okay, let us change it to black. Alright, so the next thing, come to layout and increase the height. Alright, okay, so come here. Alright, so inside here we are going to drag in a widget. So just come here, add elements. So come here and search for image accordion. Okay, image accordion, and drag it. Alright, so this is what we have. So right now we want to remove all this, and for us to do that, just come over here, come to content and click on this item and come over here, so delete it. So come over here, delete it. Alright, and come over to the button, delete it as well. Alright, so we are left with this, and for us to remove this, just come over to I and come to button. Right, and come over here and make it transparent. Alright, so as you can see, it is no more there. Alright, so and for this second section, so just come to content, come to content, so come over here, so remove this, so come over here, remove it as well. So come to the button, remove it. Alright, so come over here to the third item. So if you want more item, you can click on add item. Alright, so this third one, so come over here, delete it. Alright, so come over here, delete it. Alright, so come over here, delete it. Alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is to put in our images. So come to item 1, so put in the image you want. Okay, and for the second item, put in the image, and for the third item, put in the image. Okay. All right. So right now we have the 3 images. All right. All right. So, and for this part, we have this, and this. So for us to do that, so just come here. So come to add elements. So drag in a container. All right. So this container, so duplicate the container. So just click on duplicate. All right. So this first container, come to add elements. So drag in the heading. All right. And inside this container, we have okay. Paste. Okay, so just duplicate this text. All right, then we have Anaconda. Copy. Let's come over here. All right, so this is what we have right now. So let us change the text size. Okay. So let us increase it. All right. And what text? Okay. For this container, so click on it. Let us reduce the gap. All right. All right, so this one is looking perfect. So the next thing we want to do is to work on this, and to do that we have this text and this counter. To do that, okay, so come over to add element and drag in your heading. All right, so inside this heading we have the word snakes. All right, so this is what we have. Come to style, then change it to poppins. All right, and the next thing you want to do right now is to come over to add elements. Come over here and search for counter. So here is it. So bring it in and drag it here. So this is what we have. So this is the counter. So here we have 780. So just come over here and type in 780, and for this plus, so just so come to the prefix and add plus. So type in the plus. Okay, the surface. All right, so this is what we have right now, but we want it to be at the left. So just come over here, come to style, and okay, so just come to advanced. Okay, start. All right, so this is what we have right now. Okay, so let us change this to this text. Let's change it to white. All right, so this is what we have. Okay, so just click on the counter. So let us do some. Okay, so animation duration, so the speed of the counter. So let us change it to 4,000. Alright, so this is what we have. So just duplicate this container. Duplicate. Alright, so we have this. And for this, we have rescue. Copy. Come over here. Alright, so this is what we have right now. As you can see, this is what we have right now. Okay. Alright, so you can close in the gap between these two containers. You can adjust it anyhow you want it. Alright. Okay. Alright. So the next thing to do right now is to create the last section. Alright. So this is the last section, which is donate now. Then we have all this. So for us to do is just come here. So add in another container. Alright, so change it to black. So come to style, come to classic, and change it to black. So the next thing, let us increase the height. Alright, okay, the height is too much. Okay, so the next thing you want to do right now, come to add elements, drag in your container. Alright, so duplicate this container. Alright, so inside, okay, let us align the container to the middle. So come to layout, then justify content, center. So we have it at the middle. So what we want to do right now, so come to add elements and drag in your heading. So we have it here. So we have donate now. So come over here, so change it, paste. So this is what we have. So come to style, put it at the middle. Then let us change the font. So let us make use of poppins. Alright, so let us increase it to, so let us increase the size. Alright, so let us change the color. Let us change it to white. Alright, so this is what we have right now, just the way we have it over here. So you can reduce the size, you can do it anyhow you want it. Alright, so and for this part we are going to have this card, and for us to do that you just come over here. So come to add elements and drag in your container. Alright, so click on the container. So this is the container, so click on it and duplicate it. Alright, so we don't want it to be vertical, we want it to be horizontal. Okay, so just duplicate it once more. Alright, we want it to be horizontal, not vertical. So just come to this plugin, just come to this container. Yeah, so come over here, not this container, this container. So click on it, then come to item direction, put it to horizontal. So right now we have this. Okay, so come to this container, so click on it. Alright, and come to style and come to border. Okay, so for the border, okay, so let us give it a border. Alright, border of 4. And for the border type, make it solid. Okay, alright, so and for the border color, Let us make it white. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So let us, okay. Alright, so and for this, come here. So let us increase the height. So just come to layouts and let us increase the height. So this is what we have right now. Okay. Alright, so inside this container we're going to have this, which is the title, this image, and this. So for us to do that, so just come over here and come to add elements. So drag in the heading. Okay, so let us change the text, copy, over here, then paste. Okay, so let us align. Alright, so this is what we have. So the next thing, just come to add elements and come over here. So search for blob. Alright, so if you can't find it, just go back to your WordPress dashboard and head over to unlimited elements. Go to the widget and search for this, then install it. So let's just drag it in. Alright, so this is what we have. Alright, so let us decrease it. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So let us change the image. So just come to choose image. Alright, so let us put in this. So this is what we have. So come to style and come over here. So make it transparent and come over here, make it transparent. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So let us align it to the middle, and for us to do that, just come to advanced and come to transform and come to offset. Alright, so it is okay. Alright, so it is actually okay this way. So the next thing we want to do right now is to create this, and for us to do this, okay, come again another container. So alright, so we have another container. So inside this container we are going to have our heading like this. So this container, so let's make sure that it is horizontal. So click on it and make it horizontal. So this one, let us change the text. So what we have is $20. So let me copy it from here. 25. So copy, so come over here. So let us come to the content. So let us change it. Alright, so this is what we have. So let us change it to white text color. Alright, so this is what we have. So the next thing we want to do right now, okay, let us make it save align. So come over here, start. Alright, so start. Okay, alright, so the next thing we want to do right now is to, okay, make it save align, start. So the next thing we want to do right now is to come over here. So search for the liquid button. So drag it here. So Okay, so we don't want the button to be here, so let us delete it. We want it to be inside this container. Alright, so just come back here, search for liquid. Alright, so we have it here. So just come over here, so right click on it, copy, then come over here, paste it. Alright, so let us change the text. So okay, so the text is delete now. Alright, so this is what we have. So let us make sure that this text is in the middle. So click on this container and center. Okay, center. So we want to make sure this one is at the middle. Okay, so let us come to the style. Okay, advance. Okay. So okay, let us click on this. Alright, so click on it, content, style. Okay, alright, so save align, so it is now at the center. So this is what we have right now. Alright, just exactly how we have it over here. So the next thing you want to do is to delete this. Alright, so delete it. Alright, so you don't have to work, so just come back here and duplicate it. Okay, but before that, before duplicating it, so let us look at this container and let us give it a padding, a padding. Alright, so it is okay this way. So delete this. Okay, yeah, come back here and duplicate it, then duplicate it one more time. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So then come over here and change the image. Alright, so come over here as well and change the image. Alright, so the next thing we have to do right now is to change this. Let's come to here. So we have this. Okay, paste, then we have this. Okay, then come over here, paste it. Alright, so here we're going to change it to 50. And here we change it to 100. Alright, so this is what we have. So we are actually done with the website, so as you can see. Alright, so click on publish. Alright, so you can see, so So we have this, we have this, then we have this. Alright, so that's it. So we are done. So make sure you subscribe and share these videos to other people and like.